You're listening to The Sixth Hour, Airsoft Through Silk's Eyes, RT06, an in-depth, informative podcast about all things Airsoft. A veteran player of 4 years with a Milsim team shares his experiences for players new and old. The Sixth Hour, Airsoft Through Silk's Eyes, RT06. Episode 1, The Stepping Stones. I would like to start by taking a quick minute to introduce myself. My name is Jeff Hoban, call sign Silk. I'm a fire team leader on Rapsh Team Airsoft, which is based out of my hometown, Hamilton, Ontario. I'm a 28-year-old father of a beautiful daughter. I've been married for 4 great years. My supportive wife has made my love of Airsoft grow, and with her help, along with many others, I'm going to embark on this next adventure of documenting and sharing all of my great experiences. For me, it's hard to pinpoint an exact date or event that led me to be infatuated with the military. As long as I can remember, I've been in love with it. All of it. The lifestyle, the training, the camaraderie, and of course, the excitement of being an action hero. I used to make toy guns out of anything. Lego, cardboard and duct tape, and later wood and power tools. But just making guns wasn't enough. They had to have moving parts where possible. Mags that could be reloaded. At one point, I had made a musket I could jam wads of paper down the barrel to simulate muzzle loading a Civil War era rifle. But the detail in the weapons was just the beginning. I would have to dress as close to the desired look as I could possibly get with household materials I found lying around. Forever stealing towels and sheets, usually of a drab color, to provide just the right look. As a young teen, I found a local army surplus store that provided much needed supplies for my still growing interest in putting together the perfect outfit. I've always spent time adjusting my look, always adding or changing to improve the loadout. Looking back now, it's like I was grooming my life for Airsoft. I'm sure we've all spent endless hours trying to perfect our loadouts. And with all the different kit options available these days, it's like I was 12 years old all over again, roaming the aisles of that surplus store, searching for just the right piece to complete the job. Well, all these years later, I'm almost done. But I use that term loosely. Very loosely. I've always wanted to join the regular army, but at the ripe age of 18, I had a child and was thrust into adulthood. At this time, 2005 in Canada, Airsoft was yet to blow up as much as it eventually would. In 2005 in Southern Ontario, Airsoft was just budding. I myself was still many years away from popping my cherry, so to speak. Over the next few years, as I learned what Airsoft was, I made every attempt at clawing my way into the sport. In 2006, I purchased a rare gun off a cousin of mine who was the son of a police officer and now one himself. It was a fully licensed, full metal M4A1. This gun was a beaut. Alas, I knew not what I had, and so it sat in a closet collecting dust. Eventually, it would be stolen out of my apartment by some more than questionable visitors I had attended a party. This brings us to 2008. At this point, I had owned a gun for 2 years and not even played once. It would be another 4 years before I finally get to feel the rush of BBs flying all around me as I try to advance under fire, or the thrill of breaching a room to the fear of the unknown down a long, dark tunnel. Fast forward to 2012. The winter of 2012 was a good time in my life. My wife and I were married in the summer of 2011. We were just getting settled in our new townhouse, ready to take on the next step of getting our family dog. Yay, Mika! And people thought I wouldn't be able to plug my dog. Anyways, other than all the snow, times were great. My brother-in-law and lifetime friend was constantly asking me about these new toys I had bought from Canadian Tire and Walmart. Clearsoft. Yes, in the wake of losing my previous gun, which I still didn't know what I had, I bought Clearsoft to fill the void. Owning a type of M4 variant from Walmart and a Thompson M1A1 or Tommy gun from Canadian Tire, we used to shoot boxes, action figures, and sometimes even each other, never really fully understanding how a game of Airsoft would play out. And still, the desire builds. It was my already mentioned brother-in-law and his knowledgeable use of the internet that finally bridged the gap between wonder and reality. With his masterful use of Google, the information was flowing. I now had a clear picture of what Airsoft was. I wanted, no, I needed in. I needed to buy real airsoft guns and gear. I needed to make my mark on this sport. My long-awaited mark would start, slowly, and would take more work than I would have ever thought. But the more I learned, the more I wanted. The more the team was recognized, the more I wanted to get our name out there. 4 years down the road, and I now feel I'm ready. Ready to share my love with the world. And what I love is airsoft. So if you also love airsoft, you're just getting started and want some helpful tips, or you have no idea what I'm talking about and you want to learn what makes a grown-ass man want to play Army, stay tuned, check back, and listen in for more with me, Silk, RT06. I'll try and share all of my experiences with airsoft, both on and off the field, taking an in-depth look at what it's like playing on a milsim team, talking to local members of the community about their experiences and opinions on our beloved pastime. All in all, I aim to make this a fun, informative podcast that airsofters new and experienced can listen to. Thanks for your time and attention. Remember, guys, this is my first podcast, so please be gentle. Other than that, check back next time as I, Silk, talk with founding members of Rapture Team Airsoft about what the thought process was in deciding to create a team in a sport they were just getting started in. Would it work or would it fail? What was the goal in mind? And really just how much work it would take to make something out of nothing. It should be some good pew-pew time talk, guys, so I'm super pumped. I hope you guys are too. Thanks for listening. You've just been listening to The Sixth Hour, Airsoft Through Silk's Eyes, RT06. I've really had a blast talking with you guys this week. Can't wait until next time, and we can do it all over again. Until then, keep your batteries charged, your mags gassed, and your gear stowed. And remember, boys and girls, stay safe. And always, always call your hits. Silk out.